Alrighty, here we go, everybody. Hey there, everyone. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here. And today, we're going to be dropping into games 13 and 14, a double header against the Blowfish. Winner, this is going to go a long way in deciding who takes the division crown this season. Let's have a quick flashback of what happened between the last recorded episode and now. So after our defeated the Herbisaurs in the last episode, we ended up winning the next two games against the last place Freebooters and the Moonstars, 9-6 over the Freebooters, and then we came from behind to beat the Moonstars 8-6. Behind Lincoln Porchetto came out of the bullpen in relief of Johnny Rowland, who fell apart early in the game. Royce Weeby managed to outlast Ariel Preston and get the win in the Freebooters matchup. So today we're going to have Tapia and Mondo on the hill here in what could be division clinching games. If we sweep, let's have a look at the standings here to show you what I mean. If we sweep the next two games against the Blowfish, we're guaranteed to finish with a better record than them no matter what. If we split, we will only have a 2-game lead, and they will still have the opportunity to catch us as they have more games left to play than us. And if we lose both, well, then the Blowfish and us are tied. We will only have 2 games left to play. They will have 4, I believe. So they will have ample opportunities to break the tie and take the division. So really big stuff on the line here, as in the first matchup. It's going to be Legend Saunders, 3-pitcher for the Blowfish, 1-0, 1.59 ERA, 1.50 WHIP, pretty solid numbers, taking on our ace Peter Tapia, who's 2-0, 5.82 ERA, and a 1.20 WHIP. The WHIP is alright, but the ERA could be much better. Let's have a look at the lineup here as we head into the action. Mosley, Mackey, Cross, Bentley, Marin, Deet the third in left field, Paul, Brennan, and Kawaguchi will bat ninth despite being tense, as that is our best offensive lineup so far this year, so I say we stick with it. Let's jump into it and have some fun, shall we? Tapia is going to be on the hill here for game number 1. Who's going to come out on top? Only time will tell. Alrighty, hopefully everyone's having a good night. And happy 4th of July weekend to everybody. Hopefully y'all have a fantastic holiday weekend. Let's have a look at the lineup here for the Blowfish as we head into game number 1 here of the series. We're going to be at home for both games, and I believe it is nighttime out. Otis Novak is in left field, followed by Bryant Pena in center. Jeb Jumps at DH, batting third. Batting fourth is first baseman Junior Young Jr. Batting fifth, third baseman Emmett Anger. Batting sixth is Cheyenne Hill, the catch, second baseman. Shortstop Bowen Berg bats 7th, right fielder Botch Friendly bats 8th, and catcher Sting McGee will bat number 9. Saunders, of course, on the hill. Let's jump into it, and let's get underway here against this lineup. A little early on that one is Novak, 0-1. That's low outside. I think I let it go too late. There we go, yep. Ooh, staying alive. Novak's not fighting it. Down low, pop foul, down the third base line. Kawaguchi near the stands. Makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Pena, hitting only 205 on the year. 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Starting with the slider. Ooh, check swing, called a strike. 0-1. There's the heat, swung through it, 0-2. Change it below the knees, down and in, 1-2. Got up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Tapia with his first punch out of the afternoon. Brings up Jeb Jumps, hitting 368, 2 homers, 8 RBIs. He's locked in at the plate. Dangerous numbers from the DH. Change it down and away is a called strike, 0-1. Slider up and in is fouled off. Jumps chase that one inside, 0-2. Got it down and in, hard ground to the first. Bentley's there for it. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Tapia as he gets through the first inning cleanly. Bottom 1, Mosley, Mackey, and Cross will face Saunders. Here's Mosley hitting 474, no homers, 8 RBIs in the year. Saunders misses outside. Hanging curveball down low, ripped down the left field line. Ooh, Novak runs it down in front of the wall, 1 out. Good hustle. Brings up Mackey, 370, 3 homers, 16 RBIs. Change up in there for a strike. Turns on that one, pulls it down the line, and that's going to be fair in left field for a base hit. Mackey's got the first hit of the game for either team, and that brings up Cross. Locked in at the plate, hitting 554, 5 homers, and 17 RBIs. Outside. Strike in there, 1-1. Slider ripped. That's through for a base hit. Cross keeps his hot hitting going. It's going to be 2 straight 1-out hits here as runners on first and second now for Bentley. Also locked in at the plate, Bentley's hitting 500 with 3 homers and 13 RBIs. That one's high, just misses. Saunders is not a particularly hard thrower. Skies that one to left center. That could be trouble. Novak runs it down, though, for the second out, as that didn't quite get shallow enough. That'll bring up Marin, 447 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs for the center fielder. He's in the 5-hole today. Fastball caught the zone, 0-1. Curveball down and then pulled deep to left field. Can that hit the wall over there? Not quite. Novak makes the catch on the warning track to end the threat. Top 2, it's 0-0. Young Jr., Anger, and Hill do up. Young Jr.'s locked in. He's hitting 375 with 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Grounded first, Bentley is there. 1 out. Brings up Anger, hitting 250, no homers, and 4 RBIs in the year. Fastball down in the way is a called strike, 0-1. Slider pulled foul, it's 0-2. Changeup up and in is fouled off, still 0-2. Cutter fouled off again. It's still 0-2 to Anger. Fastball down and in, grounded to short, right at Mackey, though. Easy second out there. Brings up Hill, hitting 270, no homers, 3 RBIs on the season. Softliner to second, right at Mosley, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Tapia again. Bottom 2, Tandy deep to third. John Paul and Camden Brennan do up. Here's deep to third. Left fielder's hitting 250 on the year. Still no homers and RBIs at this point in the season. Low 2-0. Strike in there, 2-1. Curveball caught the zone, 2-2. Slider down and in is lined to left center. Will that get down? Yes, it will. Cut off by Pena, though, and that'll be just a single for Tandy deep to third, who does not run particularly well. Leadoff single for him, and that brings up John Paul. 359 average, 3 homers, 13 RBIs for the right fielder. Slider hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit past the diving second baseman. Runners will hang on at second there, and it's runners at first and second to start the inning. Brings up Brennan. Catcher's hitting 444, 3 homers, and 8 RBIs on the year. Soft liner to left field on the first pitch. That drops in front of Novak's sliding glove, and that'll be another base hit. Bases are now loaded here for the Sandcats, and the 9-hitter Kawaguchi's up. Probably not the best hitter to have up in this situation, as she's tense and the weakest hitter, batting in the 9-hole. See what she can do here. Hitting only 298, no homers, 6 RBIs. And Kawaguchi come through, breaker 10 streak, fouls the slider off. That was down the middle, 0-1. Slider down and in, Sky down the left field line. That's in a horrible spot. Novak with the sliding grab. What a play. 1 out. It was in no man's land. Good hustle by Novak to make the catch, and Mosley up now. He's 0 for 1. Liner to right center. That'll get down for a base hit, and that'll break the game. Oh, that'll break the scoreless tie here. Our throw comes into third. That's late for Brennan as the throw is dropped as well. It's a double for Mosley as 2 runners score. 2-0 Sandcats. Brings up Mackey, singled in his first at-bat. Going to come through again here. Fastball down the middle, hit down the right field line. That's hooking to the wall. That's off the top of the wall, and it gets by the right fielder as Friendly misplays it. Both runners will score on the double. It's now 4-0 Sandcats. Brings up Cross, singled his first at bat as well. Fastball down low, mid-low, hit deep to center. Pena makes the leaping grab at the wall for the second out, throw to second. Doubles off Mackey, and that will end the inning as the robbery keeps it from being 6-0, or at the very least 5-0. Top 3 we go. 4 runs for the Sandcats on 5 hits. Berg, Friendly, and McGee do up for the Blowfish. Shortstop Berg comes in, 314 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the season here. Fastball down, and that drilled Tapia in the jaw. He is dead. Oh, that's not good. Same thing happened last year against the Moonstars, except Tapia got hit in the balls. Friendly up now, hitting .268, no homers and 5 RBIs. Tapia only got hit in the chest, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. He's going to stay in there. Change up way out in front of it is Friendly, as he's hitting only .268 with 5 RBIs on the year, no homers. Bentley dives, cuts that off, flips the second one. Mackey back to first. Not in time on the fielder's choice, 1 down. Brings up McGee, hitting .258, no homers and 2 RBIs. Thankfully, this is Tapia's last start of the regular season, so the injury won't carry over into the playoffs. First pitch fastball, McGee skies that to right, Paul calling for it. Makes catch for the second out as runner retreats to first. Brings back up the leadoff hitter, Novak, who's 0 for 1 today. Change it down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Slider away, low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, that's crushed to right center. That is not coming back, folks, as it is gone. Home run for Otis Novak as the locked-in hitter continues his hot hitting. Second homer of the season, and that cuts it down to a 4-2 game. Base is empty now for Pena, who's 0 for 1. Struck out in his first bat. Ball low. Fastball down and in. Pena drives it down the right field line. Off just inside of the foul pole. Back-to-back jacks for the Blowfish. It is now 4-3. Third of the year for Pena, and that makes it a 1-run game. Brings up Jumps, who's 0 for 1. Cutter up, taken high, ball 1. Fastball away, check swing for a strike, 1-1. Slider breaks low, 2-1. Cutter low, 3-1. Change up down, check swing for a strike, full count. Fastball down in the way, dribbled to short, right at Mackey. He'll go to first, and that will end the inning. But the Blowfish strike back with back-to-back jacks as they cut the deficit from 4-1. After Tapia takes the line drive off the chest. Bottom 3, Bentley, Marin, and deep the third, due up. Bentley's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in at the plate, though. Saunders set and delivers. Low. Slider down, ripped up the middle, and that's a base hit for Bentley. He's now 1 for 2 as he'll be on with the single. Brings up Marin, he's 0 for 1 as well. Change up rip foul by Marin, 0-1. Slider in the middle of the plate, ripped to the right center gap. Will that break away from Pena? Not quite. He runs it down for the first out. A little bit more spin on that ball away from him, and we'd have a different story. Deep the third up now. He singled his last at bat, and then I believe came around to score. In there for a strike, 0-1. Hanging curveball popped up behind the plate. Should be an easy catch by the catcher for the second out. It is, as McGee makes it. Brings up Paul, singled his last time up. He also scored a run. Good fastball from Saunders, 0-1. Curveball down, single liner to center. Right into Pena's sliding glove for the final out of the inning. Top four we go. It's 4-3 still. Young Jr., Anger, and Hill do up. Young Jr.'s 0-for-1 today. Slider down in the way on the first pitch. Ripped down the right field line. That hooks. Foul. 0-1. Just missed a home run by a matter of inches. Fastball up and in, taken high. Ball 1. Change it down. Liner to second. Right at Mosley. 1 down. Brings up Anger. 0-for-1 today. He's now tense. Fastball down. Kawaguchi dives. It's off her glove into left. Mackey can't corral it, and that will be a single for Young Jr., who's 1-for-2. Brings up Hill, who's 0-for-1 today, and now tens. Cutter down and in is called strike, 0-1. Change it down in the way. Line softly to shortstop. Leaping at Mackey to make the catch. He'll double him off, and that will end the inning as Anger was caught in no man's land. Bottom 4. Brennan, Kawaguchi, and Mosley do up. Brings up Brennan, 1-for-1 today with a single. Strike the letters on the fastball. Hanging curveball, line to second, 1 hopper to Hill. She makes the play, 1 out. Brings up Kawaguchi, who's 0-for-1. Striking there, 0-1. 0-2 now. Curveball hangs, Kawaguchi punishes, and that might get out. It will. On an 0-2 hanging curveball, Kawaguchi goes yard to left field. That's her first home run of the season, and that makes it a 5-3 game. Brings up Mosley, 1-for-2. Doubled in 2 runs his last time up, and then he came around to score. Down and in, change up, rip deep to left center field. Can Pena run it down? Yes, he can. 2 outs. Brings up Mackey, 2-for-2. Doubled in 2 runs his last time up. He's also singled today. Then was doubled off on a home run robbery play by Cross. Curveball ripped up the middle. That's through for a base hit as Mackey's now 3-for-3. He'll be on at first here for Cross, who got robbed of a home run in center field his last time up. He's 1-for-2 with a single. That robbery turned into a double play. Ball low, 1-0. Slider down and in. Cross gets a hold of it deep to right center field. That's not coming back, folks. That is a home run for Hezekiah. His team leading 6th of the season so far. And that 2-run shot makes it a 7-3 game. Brings up Bentley, 1-for-2 with a single today. Curveball down. Ripped to center, and it is gone for Bentley. Back-to-back homers for the Sandcats here to match the Blowfish. It was a hanging first pitch curveball to Bentley. He punished it. A 4th homer of the season for him, and now it's 8-3. Brings up Merritt, he's 0-for-2. Saunders remains out there, though he is now rattled. Outside with the changeup, ball 1. Caught the outside corner, 1-1. Fastball in the middle of the plate. Marin crushes it deep to right center field. Does it have enough carry on it? Yes, it does. It is a home run into the seats. Back-to-back-to-back home runs now for the Sandcats. And that'll make it a 9-3 game. 3rd of the year for Marin on that one. That'll set up Tandy deep to 3rd with the bases empty still. 1-for-2 with a single and a scored run. Slide in the middle of the plate, ripped to right center. That's down for a base hit. Tandy deep to 3rd will keep the inning going as he's on at first with his 2nd single. He's now 2-for-3. Brings up John Paul, 1-for-2 with a single and a run scored. Skies that pitch down the right field line. That could be in no man's land, but Hill's pretty fast. She runs it down. That ends the inning. Sandcats put across 5, though, in the big inning as they had back-to-back-to-back home runs. 9-3 your score to the 5th. Berg, Friendly, and McGee do up. Berg's 1-for-1 today with a single. Dribbler back to the mound. Tapia fields it cleanly. 1 down. Brings up Friendly, who's 0 for 1. Dribbler to second. Mosley backhands. He'll go to first. 2 down. Brings up McGee. 0 for 1 today. Cutter up and in. Hard ground to the short. Mackey dives. Cuts it off. Fires to first. 1-2-3 inning for Tapia in the 5th. Bottom 5. Brennan, Kawaguchi, and Mosley do up. Brennan's 1 for 2 today with the single. Saunders stays out there to start the 5th. Despite still being rattled. 0-2 quickly is the count. Alright, fastball down low. Brennan's on it. Punches it through the middle. Second hit of the day for him. He's 2 for 3. He's also scored a run. Next up is Kawaguchi, 1 for 2. Had a solo homer last time up. Saunders will exit here after 4+ innings of work, giving up the single in the inning. Coming in the pitch is righty Joanna Heater. I'll look at Heater's line score here on the season. She has a 1-1 record on the year with a 9.45 ERA and a 2.70 WHIP. She's given up 8 runs, 7 of which were earned. She's given up 17 hits with a walk, a wild pitch, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 6 strikeouts, and her 6.2 innings pitched in only 5 appearances on the season. This is her 6th. Kawaguchi's first to face her, coming off the home run ball. Curveball ripped up the middle on the base hit. That's 2 for 3 day for Kawaguchi as she's on here. 2 on and no out in the inning. Brings up Mosley, 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. He's also scored a run. Late on that one, 2-1 the count. Mosley gets a hold of that one down the middle, low middle portion of the zone. It's off the top of the right field wall. Throw into second is in time to get Mosley. Run scores on the play though. It's now 10-3. Brings up Mackey, 3 for 3, double, 2 singles and 2 RBIs. I'm going to come through one more time. Hanging curveball, ripped to center. Pena slides and makes the catch for the second out as the runner will have to hold. Brings up Cross, 2 for 3. Homered his last time up. Throw in 2, and he's also singled today. Actually, no, last time up he flew out to center field, which was robbed of a home run. 2-0 count here to Cross. Make it 3-0. In there with the strike, 3-1. Fouled off, full count now to Cross. Curveball down and then ripped to right field. That's through for a base hit. Another RBI for Cross, his 3rd of the day, and it's 11-3 Sandcats. Brings up Bentley, 2 for 3, homer, single, and an RBI. Late on that heat, 0-1. Late again, 1-2. Chased that one high, but it's fouled off. Dribbler up the middle from Bentley. Berg cuts it off. He'll fire to first. That'll end the inning. Sandcats, though, push across 2 more runs. It's an 8-11-3 game as they head to the 6th. Novak, Pena, and Jumps 2 up. Novak's 1 for 2 today with a home run and 2 RBIs. Tapia quickly behind 2-0. Just out of the diving leap of Kawaguchi. It's a fair ball down the left field line. Tandy deep to third gets it in as the runner goes for second. Not in time. It's a leadoff double. Brings up Pena, 1 for 2. Solo homer and RBIs last time up. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. He's down in the way, hit back up the middle for a base hit. Marin comes up throwing for the plate as the run's going to try and score. And they will. It's now 11-4. Brings up Jumps, 0 for 2 today. First pitch slider fouled off, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, in the hole to short. Mackey flips the second one on to first. Mosley, not in time. Fielder's choice. Brings up Young Jr. Getting 0 for 2 today. Fastball up the middle of the plate from Tapia, and that's going to be a goner to right field. Bad pitch to make a mistake on when you're falling asleep. Home run for Young Jr., and that's his 4th of the year. It's now 11-6 as the Blowfish try to make a game of it. Emmett Anger up 1 for 2 with a single today. Change up away, ball 1. Fastball's in there, 1-1. Anger turns on that cut fastball, takes it the other way. Deep to third with the leap at the wall. What a play, 2 down. Brings up Hill, 0 for 2 today. Still looking for her first hit. Slider down and in. Rip foul, 0-1. Just early on that one. Fastball up and in, dribbled back past the mound. Mosley charges, bare hands and fires, and that's going to end the inning. Blowfish though get 3 back this inning on 2 home runs. Bottoms, well actually no, it's an RBI single and a home run. Bottom 6, Marin, deep to third, and Paul due up. Brings up Marin, he homered his last time up. It was a solo shot, it's 1 for 3. Good fastball from Heater, 0-1. Liner to first, right at Young Jr. softly, 1 out. Brings up Tandy deep to third, singled his last time up, he's 2 for 3. He's also scored a run. Sky's the first pitch to shallow center. Out forward is Hill. She's calling for it. Second baseman makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Paul. 1 for 3 with a single. He's also scored a run. Late on that fastball. 0-1. Got me with the changeup. 0-2. Chased the fastball away, line softly to right, caught by Hill, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Top 7, it's 11-6. Berg, Friendly, and McGee due up. Right up the middle, base hit. Run will be at first with none down here for the inning for the Blowfish as they look to rally back. Here's Friendly, 0 for 2 today. Slider down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and away, dribbler between first and second. Mosley there, goes to first, 1 out. Runner advances to second on the play. Brings up McGee, 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Cutter inside, 0-2 the count now. Change up inside, dribbler to first. Bentley there for it. That's going to be the second out. Brings up Novak. Homered his last time up. He's a 2-run shot. He's also doubled today. Change up away. Ball 1. Fastball inside. Check swing. 1-1. Slider middle in. Fouled. Bow off. It's 1-2 now. Right down in the way, line to short, right at Mackey. That's going to end the inning. Blowfish get a runner to third, but do nothing with it. Bottom 7, Brennan, Kawaguchi, and Mosley do up. Brennan up, he's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. He's also scored a run. Strike in there, 0-1. Check that one. Inside with the curve, 2-1. It's offline to the short, right at Berg, 1 out. Brings up Kawaguchi. She's homered today. It's also singled. Change up rip foul, 1-1 the count. Fastball down, ripped up the middle, base hit. Kawaguchi will get the inning going in the right direction again as she's on at first. Brings up Mosley, 2 for 4. He's doubled the single. Drove in 3. And righty Brick Towers is going to be entering the game. Let's have a look at Towers' numbers on the season. Brick has no wins or losses on the year. ERA at a 9.35 with a 2.31 whip. Not very good numbers at all. 9 earned runs given up with 2 saves collected. 18 hits given up with 2 walks and a home run. She also struck out 7. See what Towers can do here. Slider in there, 0-1. Slider in there again. Ripped to right this time over the diving second baseman. Puts 2 on with 1 down.
Now batting.
Double and 2 singles today with 2 RBIs. Hanging slider, ripped to left center field. That's going to be a gapper as Mackey's going to have extra bases. Our 1 run's already on the way in. Throw to second is late. It is now 12-6 Sandcats on the double. Bring up Cross, 3 for 4. He's homered and singled twice, driven in 3 today. Curveball hangs up, line to second, right at Hill. That's going to be the second out. I bring up Bentley, 2 for 4, homered and singled today. High heat, 0-1, or 1-0. Curveball low, 2-0. Way outside, that's going to be a pitch out, and then they're going to walk Bentley here. Base is now loaded, and that'll bring up Marin. Homer was there. He's 1 for 4. See what he can do here in the clutch. Caught the zone, 0-1. Curveball down, just foul, 0-2. Chases it inside, pops it up to second. Hill there to make the catch, and she does, and that ends the inning. Top 8 we go. It's 12-6. Pena jumps and Young Jr. due up. Talpi is done after 7 innings. I don't think there's anything else we could do with him. We're going to go with the lefty out of the bullpen, Plaid Mahoney. Mahoney is 0-1 on the year with a 4.15 ERA, a 1.62 whip. He's pitched in 3 games with 4 1/3 innings. Gave up 2 earned runs with a 3.68 batting average against, 1 strikeout. And that's it. See if Mahoney can do here against this lineup. One and 2 the count here from Mahoney. Curveball popped into shallow left center. Mackey runs it down, 1 out. Brings up jumps, 0 for 3 today. Righty down in the way, outside, ball 1. Fastball fouled off, 1-1. Curveball stays inside, 2-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, called a strike, 2-2. Slider up and in, line to left, right at deep to third. Easy play, 2 outs. Brings up Young Jr., 1 for 3. Homered in 2 his last time up. But down and in, caught a strike, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, hit up the middle, base hit for Young Jr. He's on with 2 down in the inning as they look to rally back here. Emmett Anger up now, 1 for 3 with a single today. Strike in there, 0-1. Curveball low, 1-1. Two and 1 the count, and that's way outside for Mahoney. 3-1 the count now as we look to find the zone again. Anger ready. Curveball down and in, driven deep to right center, but it's not deep enough. Paul calls in front of the warning track out there. Makes the catch, and that gets us through the 8th cleanly. Bottom 8, 12-6 remains the score. Deep to third, Paul and Brennan due up. Deep to third's 2 for 4 with 2 singles, who's also scored once. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball low, 2-0. Fastball down and in, hit up the middle. Diving is Berg to make the stop. Will fire to first. 1 out. Good play by the shortstop. Brings up Paul. 1 for 4 with a single today. High ball 1. Curveball hot. Oh, that's not a ball. Okay. That is a strike. Paul lines it to center. Right at Pena. 2 down. Brings up Brennan. 2 for 4 with 2 singles today. Bat off 0-2 count now. Chase that one. 1-2 remains the count. Line it to short, right at Berg, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 9th we go. Hill, Berg, and Friendly do up. Hill's 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and in, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Fire away, 1-1. Well, down on the way, grounded to first. Bentley there. Easy play, 1 down. Next up is Berg, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Curveball down on the way, sky to left center, deep to third, giving chase. Making the catch for the 2nd out. Next up Friendly, 0 for 3 today. Slider down on the way for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 0-2. Curveball up and in, fouled off, still 0-2. One and 2 the count. Curveball rip foul, 1-2 remains the count. Fastball up and in, popped shallow right center, out for it Mosley. Ace the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning to end the game here for the Blowfish as the Sandcats take game 1 of the series. Final score of 12-6 here in front of the hometown faithful. 21 hits to 9. Very good outing for us offensively. Everyone in our lineup managed at least 1 hit. Homers for Cross, Bentley, and Marin, which were done back-to-back-to-back. Now on the other side, everybody got a hit except Jeb Jumps, Cheyenne Hill, and Botch Friendly, and Sting McGee. Homers for Young Jr., Pena, and Novak. They're also the only 3 that got RBIs, so that's interesting. Saunders takes the L. He's going to go drop to 1-1 on the year, and Tapia is going to improve to 3-0 on the year with those 2 solid innings of relief from Mahoney, only giving up a hit. Look at the player of the game. It is Fletcher Mackey. He went 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. Crosses your runner-up, 3 for 5 homer, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. Then Novak, 2 for 4 homer, single, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. Very good numbers there. 181, nice. All right, let's have a look at the player developments here, and I'm probably going to call this an episode here. I'm really tired all of a sudden. I'm not going to have the energy to get through a doubleheader today, unfortunately. So we'll have the second part of this doubleheader coming up tomorrow. So let's have a look around the league here. Madeline Mathis signs to the hot corners, replacing Turner Yates. Cutting some cap there. Mosley feels stiffer than normal, loses 2 fielding. That's not good. Training opportunities. Beowulf signed Tarak Smith, replacing Manny Kays. Oof. Really cutting some cap there. Madoka Hayata goes to the hot corners, replacing Case Herman as they drop the hot shot 3rd baseman. Then Buck Swiner is off the freebooters, replaced by Jules Bergman. Joffrey Rockman gets signed to the hot corners, replacing Lance Allen, the young phenom at the starting pitching position. Super Samson, our former center fielder, released by the Nemesis for Pendant Norwest. Cutting some cap there, and then the freebooters signed Christian East, replacing Ariel Preston, which is something they needed to do a long time ago. Brennan also got new contacts, which improves his contact, and some more training opportunities down there. Okay, sounds good. Oops, didn't want to go that far. My bad. Well, let's do some more developments here. So we have stimulants for Mosley, which is a good one to have. batting practice for Janice. Probably not going to do that, given he's not playing right now, so there's no point. Contact and fielding for Kawaguchi. We could use that. And then we'll do the one for Mosley as well. Let's do Mosley's first since it's more expensive and has the higher percentage to expire. Ooh, gets the +8 contact. Nice. Up to an 82. And got the +12 fielding. Nice. That's 86. Jesus. Well, Mosley's now a B+, so that's awesome. Let's do Kawaguchi's here. Only going to get the +2 for her, unfortunately. And 1 fielding. There we go. Everything's set up. Let's set the lineups up and get out of here. Here's the pitching rotation matchup for the next game. Burton Bender, the righty, and he's the rookie, I believe. This is his first season. We were looking to sign him, actually, and we didn't get a chance to as he was picked up by the Blowfish. Bender's 0 for 1 on the year, still looking for his first career win. 10.29 ERA, 2.14 WHIP. And for us, it'll be Trey Mondo on the hill, veteran in now his 7th season. Been with us since the beginning, the only original pitcher of the team. He is 3-0, 2.61 ERA, and a 1.11 WHIP. So here's a look at the lineup they want to do, but I'm making some changes. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, so we'll go with the same lineup as we just had in there because it works so well. Mosley at second, Mackey at short, DHing is Cross, Bentley at first, Marin in center, Deep the third and left, Paul in right, Brennan catching, and Kawaguchi at third. Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. This is the Nasty One, signing off.